Sometimes the saddest stories aren't about celebrities losing fame or money. They're about losing a loyal companion who stood by them through life's darkest moments. That's exactly what happened to American Pickers star Mike Wolfe. In an emotional social media post that has left thousands of fans praying for him, Wolfe revealed that his beloved dog, Francie Joe, died in what he described as a tragic accident, one that he says he feels very much responsible for. Before we continue, if you appreciate factual celebrity news without unnecessary rumors or sensationalism, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. Mike Wolfe has spent more than a decade traveling America's backroads on American Pickers, searching for forgotten treasures and telling the stories behind them. Viewers know him as someone passionate about history, motorcycles, antiques, and small-town America. But anyone who follows his social media also knows another important part of his life. His dog, Francie Joe. She wasn't simply a pet. She was his travel partner, his road companion, and according to Wolfe himself, one of the greatest sources of comfort during difficult years in his personal life. On July 22nd, Mike Wolfe shared one of the most emotional messages ever posted on his Instagram account. He wrote that, in a tragic accident, one he feels personally responsible for, he lost Francie Joe. He admitted that his heart was shattered and said the hardest part was never getting a chance to say goodbye or comfort her during her final moments. Although Wolfe expressed deep guilt, he did not reveal what actually caused the accident. And as of now, no verified details have been released publicly about how it happened. That's important because many social media users have started speculating. But speculation is not evidence. At this point, only Mike Wolfe knows exactly what occurred, and he has chosen not to share those details publicly. What made the post especially heartbreaking was the way he described Francie Joe. He said she listened to him when he was wrong. She had patience with him even when he didn't deserve it. She understood both his pain and his happiness. Those words resonated with millions of animal lovers because anyone who's owned a dog understands that kind of unconditional loyalty. Dogs never judge. They don't care about your success. They don't care about your failures. They're simply there. And that's what Mike Wolfe says Francie Joe was throughout some of the hardest periods of his life. Wolfe explained that Francie Joe entered his life during a time when he was struggling emotionally. Together they traveled across America while filming American Pickers. Fans became familiar with seeing her riding alongside him on road trips, visiting antique shops, and appearing regularly on his Instagram page. In many ways, Francie Joe became part of the extended American Pickers family. One of the most touching parts of Wolfe's tribute was when he reflected on what she taught him. He admitted he has tried to make sense of the loss, but realizes he can't. Instead, he says the only thing he can do is remember the lessons she gave him and live in a way that would make her proud. For many viewers, that's one of the most powerful statements in the entire post. The response from fans was immediate. Thousands filled the comments with prayers, condolences, and stories of losing pets of their own. Many said they cried while reading the tribute. Others thanked Wolfe for being honest about grief. His American Pickers co-star Danielle Colby also shared a heartfelt message, saying she loved him, would miss Francie Joe, and believed the two would meet again someday. Personal analysis. One thing I appreciate about Mike Wolfe's post is that it doesn't try to hide the pain. Celebrities often feel pressure to appear strong. Instead, Wolfe openly admitted guilt, heartbreak, and regret. That level of honesty is rare. Whether you're famous or not, grief doesn't care who you are. Losing a beloved pet can feel just as devastating as losing a close family member, because, for many people, that's exactly what they are. I also think it's worth mentioning something important. Mike Wolfe repeatedly blamed himself. While it's natural for people to replay tragic moments and wonder what they could have done differently, accidents are often incredibly complicated. Without knowing exactly what happened, none of us should rush to judge him or ourselves. Many pet owners who experience unexpected loss carry guilt even when they couldn't realistically have prevented it. His willingness to admit those emotions probably explains why so many fans connected with his message. Another reason this story resonates is because Francie Joe wasn't hidden behind the scenes. Fans watched their friendship develop over years of television episodes and social media posts. She wasn't just Mike Wolfe's dog. To many longtime viewers, she became part of the show's journey across America. This loss also reminds us of something easy to forget. Public figures live very public lives, but they experience private heartbreak just like everyone else. When the cameras stop rolling, their husbands, fathers, friends, and in Mike Wolfe's case, a devoted dog owner mourning the loss of a companion who helped him through difficult times. Some people might wonder why the story has attracted so much attention. The answer is simple. It's authentic. There's no scandal, no controversy, just genuine grief. In today's world of nonstop celebrity drama, a sincere expression of love and loss stands out. As animal lovers know, pets leave paw prints that never truly disappear. Their toys remain. Their favorite sleeping spot stays empty. The routine changes overnight. And even years later, certain memories can still bring tears. That's something millions of people understand regardless of where they live or who they are. Mike Wolfe has not announced any additional details regarding the accident, and out of respect for his privacy, many fans are simply choosing to honor Francie Joe's memory rather than demand answers. Closing. Our thoughts are with Mike Wolfe and everyone who loved Francie Joe. Sometimes the greatest treasures aren't antiques found in old barns. Sometimes they're the companions who quietly travel beside us through life. And judging from Mike Wolfe's words, Francie Joe was exactly that. May she rest in peace. If this story touched you, let us know in the comments by sharing a favorite memory of a pet you've loved.